Hey, hi guys. So today I'm going to explain how to do update management and its some of the important notes as well as how to do a update management for Windows as well as Ubuntu. So additionally, I'll try to show you this how we can do a update management setup on a DMZ environment, or you can say where we have a complete internet blockage. So complete internet blockage, I mean here is normally in this enterprise environment, this customer mainly they are block all the internet outgoing and inbound connection. So here we are. I'm going to show you how we can set up this update management on an environment where we don't have an internet outbound connectivity or inbound connectivity. Okay, so I'll just try to show you this. What would be my approach? What I'm going to demonstrate you. So here you can see this whatever resource what I'm going to create it, all the resource I'm going to create in West 2 region. So there will be a reason behind that why I'm going to create a resource in West 2 or some of the specific region. That you can able to know once I go down. So this like we are going to create a Analytics Workspace as well as one automation account. Under this automation account, I'm going to deploy a Azure Update Management solution. So what I'll do after that, that will connect this one of the Windows machine as well as either Linux or Ubuntu machine with this Azure Automation account. So all these resources, whatever I'm going to deploy you, that will be there on our West 2 region only. So this is my approach. I'm going to do it. Yeah, this a few things I have not shown you this here, like this VNet, Azure Firewall. Those things I have not captured here, but that would be that you should. That will show you this when I'm going to do it. Okay. So a few of the important things you should know before to go further. So for a Analytics account and Azure Automation account, we have some restriction. So restriction, what would the restriction here? And you can say is a restriction or something. So the restriction you can say here, because whatever this log analytics account as well as this Azure automation account, what we're going to create it should be in that kind of region. If suppose we are creating Azure analytics account or workspace in East US region, so we should have this automation account in this East US 2 region only. If we are deploying a log analytics workspace in West 2, we should have a Azure automation account in West 2 region. Same way for East, West, Central US and West Central US in for Azure automation. So a part of these three, none of this region we have this capability to integrate our log analytics workspace with automation account. Yeah, you can create a Logitech workspace at any of the region, but you cannot create an automation account in every region. Okay, so you can refer this below links for better understanding. Yeah, so I have captured all this link here. So you can visit this link as a Microsoft link and go and check it. What is this for other region I can say, or geographical region. One another important thing just wanted to highlight you. So this thing is for RHU Red Hat upgrade infrastructure. This is basically for Azure infrastructure, where they are using this all this update for all Red Hat virtual machines. So I'm not going to explain you much, but I'll just request you or suggest you guys to go and check this link for better understanding. So you will be able to know why this pay as you go image is more important, or you can say this why this Azure is suggesting if we are bringing any this our own image within Azure, we should connect that image with satellite server only. Okay, Now, moving to the third point, this is a very important point. So, this thing is, if suppose we don't have an open internet connection with our VM, so when we are going to be open, we have to open some few of the like address or URL as well as service tag and FQDN tag within our Azure firewall this environment. Or as a rule, we have to create that kind of rule in our Azure firewall, and we have to open these URL and the service tag and FQDN tag along with this 443 port number. I'll show you this step by step how we are going to do it. So for that, all these ports and everything, you can refer these this particular URL, so you can able to see that. Yeah, this one thing just wanted to tell you, this FQDN tag information you may not be able to find anywhere in this our Azure document, because that is something internal. So somehow I can able to get this information, so I'm just capturing here. A part of that, you have to use this Ubuntu URL also for along with this 443 and 80 port actually. That need to be open for these URL. So hope you this is my approach what I'm going to do it. So let's go to this Azure portal and connect to this do this what how we can set up Azure update management. Let's go. Okay, so I don't think we have to tell you how to open up this our Azure portal. So now I'm in Azure portal now. Let us create another this first we will create another one, log analytics workspace. Okay, so I'm sorry. So we have to mention log analytics workspace. Press add button. So I have a free trial this subscription, so I'm using a free trial. Create new. I'm going to create a West 2 RG1. What would be my log analytics workspace name? So I would say log ana lytic log analytics West 2. Okay, this is already in use, it's mentioned. I would mention in that way first. Okay, West 2. Now, so I'm not going to create any this tag and or anything. So just I'll do it here. Create. Yeah, it's creating now. So by when it is getting creating this login text workspace will create this automation account for us. Okay, so same way I'm going to create automation account. You mentioned automation account. Yeah, this page has come now, so I have to create this automation account now. AUM West 2. Okay, this is my automation account name. I have to create a same West 2 region. Okay, this create Azure run as account, that has to be always should be yes. Okay, so now I'm going to create, it's creating now. These log analytics workspace as well as this automation account, this is a PaaS service, so this is not required to create any VNet or something. So now we have to create this few of the VM which we need to connect to this automation account. So for that purpose, we need to create a VNet. So there's a reason behind to create a separate VNet or VNet individually. I'll just tell you why. Okay. So I'm going to create a VNet now. Okay. So this is my West2RG and this AUM VNET 1. So this is the VNet. Why? Because I'm going to create a single NSG and that need to be attached with both this like whatever VM I'm going to create with the same all the same energy need to be created assigned with this all this VMs. Okay, sorry. So this is a create review and create. So I should change this default name. Default name should be AUM subnet. AUM, that means stand for automation, I can say. Save. I would add another more subnet that is required for this firewall for creating a firewall. So that is Azure Firewall subnet. That subnet basically required with the same name when we create a Azure Firewall. Okay, so that's the reason I'm creating another subnet with this 10 dot 10 dot 0 dot 1 dot 0 slash 24. So now, okay, Azure Firewall subnet. Okay. So two subnet I have created within this VNet. So now we need to create a NSG also. Okay. NSG. AUM NSG. So my VNet also created. Now NSG is getting created now. Okay. Yeah, I think it's also done. Yeah, so this my NSG also created. So what I'll do it, I'll go to this NSG and add a few of this outbound connectivity that is for in sorry not outbound inbound connectivity for RDP, because when we create a NSG so RDP and port RDP port and this SSH port is not included by default. So let me add it. So this is 3389 TCP port allow. This would be 200 3389 RDP. So I have mentioned this one. Source 22 TCP 210, that's fine. SSH underscore 22. So by adding these two ports, we can able to access this RDP outlet from this internet. I think a wrong name I have applied. It should be SSH, not S2H. by name I have wrongly updated. Let me delete and recreate it. SSH underscore 22. So we have a 2 port now. Get. So now we create a firewall. So a reason behind to create all the machine at the end. Why? Because we should have all this prerequisites completed before to create this VM. Now I'm going to create a one route table. Now we will create first a firewall. Okay. So my firewall, this one instances AUM firewall. Okay. So I would say we will use this existing virtual network. Okay, this one. Choose a public IP address since we don't have any public IP created, so we'll create a public IP one. So let's say public IP. So this would create another one public IP for us. Now create. So meanwhile this firewall is creating, we will create a route table that is required to routing these our machine VMs to this our firewall address. So let me create route table. So again we'll use the same this one RC group. So West 2 region. Okay. We'll say AUM route. Okay. So this should keep it in mind. This should be always yes. Create. So now my route is created. So not route, basically route table is created. So we'll add a route here. Okay. And so we'll say this route name route 1 0.0.0.0.0/0. Okay, and we should have this next hop would be our firewall. I'm sorry, here it should be 0. So next hop would be our virtual appliance, and we have to update here this our what to say this firewall public IP address. So let us know what is this my firewall IP address. I'm sorry, we should have the server firewall public, not public, it's private IP address. Yeah, so this is my firewall public private IP. I have to capture this here. Okay. So now my route is created. So I'll add it. Okay, my route is created. So now I'll associate this route with the server made it. So this is a subnet what we I'm choosing here. This is a subnet we are attaching with our VM. So ensure we should not attach Azure firewall subnet. This is dedicated for this firewall only. So we should use a subnet where we are attaching over all the VMs. So now this our subnet is attached with this particular route. Okay. So let us go ahead on this firewall now. So in this firewall, we have to create this few of the rules which I have explained you here. So these are the rules we have to create for these tags and for this URLs. Okay. So what we need to do it first, we'll create a rule for this one. And these rules we have to create in under application rule collection. So these rule name, let us we say unit connectivity. We'll say the priority would be 200, allow this is the rule. So these URL will be helpful to connect and do a connectivity to the PaaS service from this our subscription. So this one is, so this protocol would be HTTPS. So source would say star and this IP address. So next rule would be for Windows. No, sorry, not for Windows. It should be Ubuntu. Ubuntu. And as again this IP address, it would be star, and then it would be HTTP and HTTPS both. And what would be this? Another one also for Ubuntu 1. It would be again star HTTP and yes. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to add one more rule here. So we'll wait till this complete this rule updation. Yeah, this rule I'll have added now. So I'll just edit this rule once again and need to add one FQDN tag that is for Windows. So its source would be this one and the tag would be Windows Update. So I think I've already shown you in this below actually, right? So this tag is required. So this is completed HTTPS, HTTP and HTTPS 443. And I'm sorry, this should be HTTP. Save. So until this route is getting updated, well now finally we go ahead and create our VMs. Okay. So I'm creating a VMs now. VM01 Windows Windows VM01 Analytics 12 Azure Portal no. I'll take this one. Azure user this password. This one networking. So the same subnet it is taking. So only for what we'll do, we will use a NSG what we have created. Okay, by choosing advanced option, we'll able to choose our NSG what we have created here. Get management, disable this port diagnostic, rest all the things. So we'll show you one more thing here. So we'll choose a tag and we'll show you how to schedule a tag with like what you can say this is how we can make a scheduling with the help of tagging. Okay, so we'll say mention machine type. We'll say so we'll say this type here. We'll decide type and we'll say this is prod machine. Okay, review and create. So by the time this machine is getting deploying, so we'll create another more machine. This one, Windows Vm 02. This time we'll choose Windows 316. Azure user. So now my second machine also created. Not created, basically it's creating now. So meanwhile, I'm creating another Ubuntu machine. So choose this one. Let's say Ubuntu Vm 03. Same way again, I'm choosing this my save energy. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to add a tag in this VM02. Okay, validation field, click here to more detail. So it has failed. So operator could not be completed. Oh, so the number of VM it is where now number of SKU it shades exceeded. Let me see this what I can do it. Okay. So so what we'll do, we will so our task would be increased here if we my third machine also is getting created now. So actually I forgot to add a tag into this VM02. Let me add a tag. So type that. See. So just we have to keep it in mind. We cannot schedule a Windows as well as Linux machine on the same schedule. It has to be a separate stream for that. So now, so my this very crucial this stage has come now where I'm going to connect my log analytic workspace with this automation account. So there are several way to linking log analytics workspace with this automation account. So I'll just show you one this what are the different way. So first way, you can go to this automation account. You have to choose automation account. You go to the update management here. Okay. So you have to wait a couple of seconds. So you will see this your login space is located on which region, your trial, your subscription detail, and it will ask for this your choose a log analytics workspace. So you have to choose this one. So once you choose this one and click on this enable button, it will be link your Azure automation account with this particular log analytics workspace. This is the one of the way. Okay, I'll show you another way. So you once you go into this Windows via Windows VM or any of the VM, just go down a little bit, and in this blade, you can able to find this guest plus host update button. So here you have to click it, and again you have to click on go to update management button. So again here also from this place also you have to do this. So here you can see this your reason, your this one login workspace as well as your no, it is not coming. Okay, subscription name it is, sorry. Yeah, there is the your automation account name. Again you have to enable it from here. So this is the second way. Third way, you have to come out from this blade. You have to go to this virtual machine page, and here you can find a service button here. Let me a little finish this one. I think it is a little bit slow. I'm sorry for that. Okay, now so once you come on this page, you click any of the VM in this way in this particular checkbox, and you can find a service button here. In the service button, you can find a update management button. So you can see this the VM which we have saved there, that name would be appear here. So now here automatically it has chosen this login workspace along with this automation account, because this is going to be created default one, but I don't want to choose this default one. I'm going to choose this custom one. Once we choose a custom one, it will ask me to change this workspace detail. Sorry, you have to choose this US to here, and again it will ask me to choose a subscription and ask me also choose to this automation account as well. From here also we can enable this our. It is showing this work is not yet linked to the automation account. Select the automation to link it below. So once we choose a OK button, it will link it to this our login workspace with this our automation account. So once this workspace is linked with this automation account, update management solution that would be installed automatically to this automation account. So you can find this any of this solution is a particular update management solution is like installed in your particular subscription or not, you can just write solution here and see. So once update manual solution is installed, you can find that solution to be visible here. So as of now, there's no solution installed here. That means update manual solution is not there. So I'm going to I'm going to link it my update manual solution with this Azure Automation Account and as well as with this Analytics Workspace. Go to home, go to this one, choose a Windows machine, click it. Where is this one? Yeah, it will take a while. Okay, it's not as come now. So I'm just clicking it, enable. So once you enable it, just keep a hold for a minute or maybe a 30 of the second. You have to just see this message. Please do not navigate away from this page until deployment start. So if you get it away from this page, this deployment will be failed, or it may not be, this VM may not be connected with this Azure Update Management solution. So you have to wait for a couple of minutes, or not couple of minutes, I would say maybe max to max 1 or 2 minutes of time. So this message will automatically change to this. You can go away from this page. Yeah, see this. So now this update one solution is being enabled on this virtual machine. This can take a few minutes. You can do other work while this is in the progress. Okay, great. So now I'm going to move into this VM number 1. I'll repeat the same procedure. So nothing like that. You have to do all this activity one by one. So you can automate this activity with this Terraform, or you can ARM template. But since I have not developed those Terraform or ARM template here, so I'm doing it manually. So you have to see one thing here. So since we have already enabled this Analytics Workspace with this our Azure Automation Account, so this time it is not showing me the option to choose any of the automation account here. So it is a grayed out. So we have to just enable the button. So this once we enable the button, so in particular this Windows machine, it will be connected with this update management solution at the backend. So normally this what is happening in this when we do a update enable button. So in the backend, it normally this Analytics Workspace, it is deploying a Microsoft monitoring agent to this Windows machine. Okay, so along with that, the small plugin also it is installing into this that Windows machine for this update management. So now this is also it has done. So I'm moving it to third machine, this one. Okay. Oh, sorry. This one. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm deploying a solution into this Windows Ubuntu machine. Yeah, just wanted to tell you one thing here. So these things, okay, whatever things I have captured here, these activities not required if you are not deploying any Azure firewall or in the open internet environment. If everything is working, all internet is already enabled in your this Windows or virtual machine, so these option is not required to do this actually. So this is required only in a case when internet is blocked in your virtual machine. Okay. Now cool. So this also has been done now. Okay. So this thing one by one, I'll just tell you what we need to check it. So since we deployed first in Windows VM02, we have to go at the same place and check it here. Normally it will take a couple of minutes actually to deploy this. So I'm just holding couple of minutes until these solutions are deployed perfectly into this update management solution. I'll come back once again. Yeah, if so, we have to wait couple of minutes, maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes of time to these VM to be discovered into this update management solution. So sometimes this we have to do a troubleshooting also if it is not discovering into this update management solution. Okay, let me show you one thing here. So once you click it here and go to this update management host, so you see this one agent readiness status. It's showing not configured and it is asking for the troubleshoot. So once you click on troubleshoot, click on run check button. It will take some time, maybe 30 minutes to 1 minute of time to show the status. So now we can see this all this both this Windows machine has been come up here and it is showing it as non-compliant. And this is non-compliant for what reason? That all this security update is why, because it has security update missing here. There are few of the other missing update also you can see. There's three number of other missing update and one in this here. So all this missing update you can see it here. Okay. So it is still taking a time to Ubuntu machine to come up as a compliant or a non-compliant machine. So to come up as a non-compliant here, it has took almost an hour time to discover in this like our Windows Update Management this portal here. So now I'm just will wait another couple of more minutes to Ubuntu machine to come up as a compliant or a non-compliant. But meanwhile, we'll do it for this Windows machine. So now I'm going to create this schedule. So let us go here and we'll mention Windows. So here you can see this item to update. It is add group or machine to be updated. So now we will use a group here. So as you know, we have used a tag option, right? So for the tag option, we'll select free trial, our resource group, and will not choose any location, or you can choose it location also for a safer side. Our location is West US 2 and we'll choose tag as a prod. Since wrongly this one place I have used small and one place I have used capital, so that's reason it is showing it two different way, and we'll use add. So now if we choose a preview, we can able to see both this machine here. Okay, so now with the tag option, I have configured my schedule. will so we'll say for this only we are saying as a dynamic scheduling. So we have another option also to schedule this machine. You can choose it here, machine, and both this machine are visible here. So one by one you can select and do it. Okay. But since I already have scheduled it through this tag, so I'm not going to choose this option. Okay. So now here it is mentioned include and exclude. So we have include and exclude. So whatever KPI article you wanted to specifically wanted to update, that you can mention only this KPI article number here. So that will show as a include. If you want to exclude from the KPI article number, you can mention it here with the KPI article number. So just I don't want to include or exclude anything. I'm just going as a default, and there is a pre and post script here, so you can add a pre and post script, like you wanted to reboot your machine, or you wanted to shut down some of the database before to patching. So all those scripts you can add it here. So but still I'm going to the as a default. Now click to configure this change. So I'm just giving us a date and time for the schedule. So I'm just going to put a date is 21 and time would be next 10 minutes, that would be 40, sorry, 8, and time zone would be India. Yeah, you can put it as this 120 or 60-minute reboot if required, or will go as a default and do it, just create. So my deployment has been created and it can be visible here. Just refresh it. So the deployment schedule you can visible here actually. So this schedule will be start at 6:48 p.m. Okay, I think 6:40 is too long. Let me 6:12 it is now. Six 6:23. Yeah, so I have done it for this scheduling, and this schedule it will be run at 6:24 p.m. Just back to this machine. So I'll wait for this machine to be come up and I'll wait for some more time here. Okay. So guys, now my Ubuntu VM also has come as a complaint, but still you can see there are around 33 updates are missing here. Okay, so what we can do it, so we will create a schedule for this Ubuntu VM also now. We'll choose it here, Linux, Ubuntu schedule. So here we'll not take a group, we'll take as a machine because we have only one machine. Click machine, this one, okay. So we'll not choose anything, just straight away we'll go to this here, 6:23 and 6:34. Great. So now this schedule also has been done. So both the schedule you can it can be visible here. So my Windows schedule is already started. Okay, you can see it here. So one very this important thing I want to tell you all of you to come up these machines here. Okay, when you complete all your activity and to discover machine by like this one your update management solution may sometime it will take hour or maybe one more than hour time also. Okay, so don't be get panicky you have done something wrong or whatever. So just be patient and wait for some time to this machine to discover here. Okay, let's see here now. So now one more thing. So may this if your this schedule will be successful completed, so it will show here this it will be successfully completed. Okay, but sometime these compliant or non-compliant it may not go straight away. See, you can see this Windows VM2 has become a compliant now. Why? This has already that security update has been already installed. May some of the cases these machine has still show as a non-compliant or compliant even after this schedule has completed successfully. So still for that also you have to give some time to the system to become a refresh, and this machine will become a compliant. Okay, so now this particular this Windows machine it is getting updated now. So for VM02 it has already become this compliant. I'm sure this now it is getting patch is getting deployed in this VM01 now. So it will take some time to get it this deploy. I'll hold for a couple of more minutes to get this completed. Okay. So now you can see this my both this VM has been updated now. Okay. Let us go. So yeah, great. So my Windows VM, you can see it is showing succeeded. Okay, so my the next Ubuntu VM has not been started till now. It will be started at 6:34 p.m. It is currently 6:29 p.m. Okay, so this one. So quickly I'll summarize what we have done so far. Okay, so we did it. We have created log analytics workspace. Then we have created a automation account and ensure this should be in a same region. Post that we created a VNet, and under that VNet we have created two different subnet. One subnet that is for VMs and another subnet that is for Azure Firewall. Post that we created one NSG, and that NSG we associated with this virtual machine subnet. Okay, and under that some NSG we have opened this whatever this default rule was there. A part of that we have added two extra rule that is for RDP and for this SSH. Yeah, next. So post that we created one route table. Under that route table we have added a route for that, which route that means all the traffic where VM traffic it will go directly to this Azure firewall, and from after that firewall only it will go out to this open internet on this outside of this Azure. Yeah. So this a part of that we have to create few of the rule within of Azure firewall that already have shown you. There are four rule we have to create. One is for this Windows update, this FQDN tag. A part of the three different tag. One is for a part of the three different tag. One is for this is for log and analytics account, and this Azure Automation Account. This one. So we have not used this service tag. In place of this service tag, we have used this one. So no need to use this service tag. Okay. Either we use this service tag or we use this address. And then we have created two different rule for this URL. One is azure.archive.ubuntu.com and security.ubuntu.com, and both HTTP and HTTPS port we have open for these URLs. Yeah. Post completion all this activity, then only we have to create a VMs, and when we create a VM, we ensure we have to add those VM into the same the subnet what we have created. Once all the VM is created, we have to go to this guest plus host update this blade portion within a VM site and link our Azure Automation Account with Log Analytics Workspace. So as soon as we add this, we link our Log Analytics Workspace with Azure Automation Account, Update Management solution would be installed automatically. Yeah. So this is the overall summary. So let us go to this portal once again and see it has started or not. Oh, still we have some time left now. So we'll wait another 5 or 10 minute time and we'll see what is happening. Yeah, so now you can see this, and now my Ubuntu schedule also has been completed. It is showing succeeded. Now it is showing this one. So this other missing update is not required by machine. That's the reason it has not been installed by system. Okay. So this already been installed, and this update manager has completed both this schedule. So this is how we can do this complete update management solution. Let me know your feedback and let us know your query. If you have any query, you can just post it in our this portal. We'll definitely will try to see and we'll answer you as soon as we'll see the query. Thank you and goodbye.